Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Today is the 16th of September, and we are going to continue our lesson 2.1.2 with the Parabola Labs. So today we are going to review what we talked about yesterday and take a mini quiz based on this video. We are going to do part 2 of the Parabola Lab, which is 2-13. I have a video linked in here for 2-14, which would be super helpful to put in your notes. And lastly, you will be doing 2-15 for your homework. The only assignment that you have to turn in today is this Google form. So since you are watching my video, you are in the right place. Today's I can statement is the same as it was yesterday. So it's I can connect transformations of parabolas with their equations in graphing form. So yesterday you looked at some stretches, compressions, and flipping it over the x-axis. So we're going to put that into a little bit more formal definition here. If you don't have these equations in your notes already, take a second to write them down. These two are equivalent to each other. So we have a, which is some number out front, x minus h times x minus h. Since we have two of them, we can just write it squared. So this will be the main equation that you're looking at. Remember, our a value would be some kind of number, and our h value would be some kind of number as well. So you might have numbers plugged in for those already, but this is our general form. Yesterday, you looked at a parabola that is here in red. It was x minus 2 squared. And we have our line of symmetry in blue, which is x equals 2. Remember that our line of symmetry cuts the parabola in half. And it is always written as x equals some number. So it's the vertical line going through the x-axis at 2 in this case. On our other graph here, we have 3 different parabolas. So the red parabola is the initial that we started with. The purple is a horizontal stretch. And this is when our a value equals a fraction. So if that number out in front is a fraction, we have a horizontal stretch. If a is a whole number, we have a horizontal compression, or it squeezes together. And that's what you can see on the green line. So take a couple seconds to get this written down. I also suggest drawing the graphs. And if you have some different colors to notate which is which, that will help you in the future. Lastly, we had some reflections. So if you look at the graph here, I have my red parabola, which is my initial parabola. And then I have a black, purple, and green line, which all represent different types of reflections. Notice all of these have the same axis of symmetry and the same vertex. It's just the y-intercept that changes. So if your a value is negative, so that number in front is negative, this means you're going to have a flip over the x-axis. So that's what the black line is here. If that number is a negative fraction, so your a value is a negative fraction, flip over the x-axis and you have a horizontal stretch. So this is our purple line. If that negative number is a whole number, so you have a negative whole a, you will flip over the x-axis and we will have a horizontal compression, which is our green line. Again, take a couple seconds to get this written in your notes, and we'll have a short mini quiz right below.